All right, my friend, welcome. My name is Dr. Anthony Balduzzi. I'm the founder here at the Fit Father Project, a men's health doctor and fat loss expert specifically for busy guys over 40. And I put together this free video training series to give you some of my best secrets on how you should be exercising to lose fat, to lose weight, and really just to make exercise as effective and time efficient as possible for you in your busy life. So today I'm going to teach you about what we call the Fit Father workout, our unique approach that we've used to help 10,000 guys lose over 75,000 pounds of fat and get permanently healthy for their families. There's a more effective and time efficient way for you as a busy guy over 40 to be exercising than long cardio workouts, dangerous CrossFit, or any of those bad programs you see on late night TV. In this guide, we're gonna cover the 5 principles that you absolutely do need, and I'm gonna show you how you can get started on our 30-day Fit Father 30X program, which is incredibly effective, that gives you all these best workouts as well. That's on the bottom of this page. Let's dive in, and I'm really excited to show you this training. FitFatherProject.com. Principle number 1 is I need you to understand that the goal of exercise for you as a guy over 40 is not to burn calories. The goal is actually to stimulate your metabolism so you burn calories after your workout. I want you to start thinking of exercise as a metabolic investment. Because one of the big mistakes that a lot of guys make in their 40s, 50s, and 60s when they approach exercise is they try to exercise off calories. So like, let's say that you went to the gym and you hopped on the treadmill and you did 45 minutes of walking or jogging. You might burn around 500 calories. And you might think that's good. Oh, you burn 500 calories. But the thing is, there are 3,500 stored calories in a single pound of fat. So you'd have to be on the treadmill for like 6 hours every week to lose 1 pound, assuming that your diet's perfect. If you're eating even 400 calories more than you should every single day, and you're still doing this treadmill thing, 3 hours a week, you would actually gain 1 pound of fat every 3 weeks. So there's a couple key points in here. First, the goal of exercise is not to exercise off calories. We want to be doing more effective workouts that I'm going to show you in this guide, in this video, in the training below, that's going to stimulate your metabolism and reignite your metabolism so you're burning fat 24/7, not just when you're on the treadmill. And number 2, we also need to understand that you can't out-exercise a bad diet. We're going to cover more of that on this page as well. Principle number 2 is there are 3 types of exercise that you need to be doing as a man over 40. First, fat burning interval training, which, as I talked about, long cardio workouts are not the answer. Instead, we want to have these different metabolic resistance training workouts that ignite your metabolism for hours after you work out, and we're going to pulse those cardio sessions throughout the week. The second form of exercise is strength training. And that's exercise to help stimulate your muscles, to build new lean muscle, and really just to understand that to actually lose fat and keep it off long term, muscle is one of your biggest calorie burners. So if we can increase your muscle mass with the right kind of strength training exercises, you're gonna actually keep the weight off. And you can actually eat more calories while still losing weight. Muscle is your metabolic engine. That's why exercise number 2, we need to do strength training. And 3, we need some flexibility and mobility training to keep your shoulders, your knees, and your low back safe. This is extremely important as we get older. We need to get rid of the aches and pains with the proper exercises and stay nice and mobile and limber and fluid. So the problem is, if we try to do those 3 kinds of exercise separately, that's gonna take hours of your time that I know you don't have. You're probably a busy guy like me. You probably have a family, a busy job. So the solution is we need to combine these 3 exercises into one time efficient workout that combines the interval training cardio, the strength training, and the flexibility and mobility training all in one. Down below on this page, I have some examples of these strength circuits, these metabolic resistance training strength circuits that basically take the best strength training exercises, put them back to back in a circuit so you get the cardio, the strength, and all the exercises are designed to be the most functional exercises that are best for your mobility, your flexibility, and they're safe on your joints. That is how you need to be exercising a couple times per week to really stimulate your metabolism 24/7, to build new lean muscle, and to get rid of the fat. You do not need long cardio workouts on the treadmill. You do not need to do really heavy strength training that's going to be dangerous on your shoulders, your knees, and your low back. You need a combination approach that's precision designed for you as a man over 40. If you'd like the exact workout plan, we include that in our Fit Father 30-day program, which is incredibly effective. Guys are losing 20 pounds in 30 days using the combination of these workouts plus the proven meal plan. When you have all those things together wrapped in accountability, then you're gonna be successful. But point being, you need these 3-in-1 workouts. You need to make it time efficient. And if you're being honest with yourself and you say, hey, look, Dr. A, I only have about 45 minutes to exercise a couple times per week, that's all you need. We can make exercise very time efficient. 3 to 4 45-minute sessions is all you need for great results when you have these 3-in-1 workouts. Let's dive into the next principle. Principle number 3 is we need to modify all the exercises you're doing to make them safe for your aging shoulders, knees, and low back. The same exercises that you should be doing 20 years ago are not the ones you need to be doing now. Why? Because your shoulders, your knees, and your back are different than they were. There's less cartilage, there's more arthritis, and this is just a natural part of aging. So we need to modify our exercises so that they're actually safer for your joints. And that's exactly what we do here at the Fit Follower Project. We show you some of the best exercises that are then tweaked so they're safe for your knees, shoulder, and low back. And below on this page, when you look at the strength circuits, we are picking the best exercises that are actually safe for your shoulders. So instead of doing things like a barbell bench press, which guys might be doing, when they're younger and they're trying to bench as much weight as possible, we want to transition to do things like a slight decline dumbbell bench, which opens up the shoulder girdle so much more. It's a lot safer. And we're gonna combine these into these strength circuits that's gonna make exercise a lot more efficient than just doing regular strength training or regular cardio. It's all in one. Point being, you need safe exercises that are designed for you and your body as a guy over 40. If you get injured, it's gonna be one of the fastest ways to really just put a screeching halt on your fat loss and weight loss progress. Instead, we want those safe exercises you can do long term to see good results without getting yourself hurt, doing bad things like CrossFit, plyometrics, or stuff like that. That's that principle. Let's dive into the next one. I hope you're really getting a lot of value out of this. So that's principle number 3. And principle number 4 is that we need to design workouts that you can do anywhere. At the home, at the gym, wherever you exercise with minimal equipment. And the problem with a lot of these workout programs today is that they're too complicated and they require a ton of equipment for you to do a workout. And it's really easy to make excuses and not get the workouts done if you need to use 10 different machines, you need to get to the gym for 2 hours, and you need to drive across town. That's not what you need. In fact, all you really need is a pair of dumbbells or kettlebells and about 5 feet of floor space in 45 minutes to get an incredibly safe strength circuit that's not only gonna help you build muscle and shed fat, but it's gonna be something that you're actually gonna enjoy sticking to because it's time efficient and it produces results. So just know that really to stay consistent long-term with exercise, you need a routine that you can do anywhere with minimal equipment. Complicated gym routines are not gonna work for you long-term. You probably know this from reflecting your own life. So that's principle number 4, simplicity with minimal equipment. Let's move on to principle number 5. Principle number 5, sustainability is the key to your exercise success. That's why we talked about having those perfect 3-in-1 workouts that combine strength, fat loss, cardio, and flexibility into one workout. Time efficiency is one of the biggest ways to make things sustainable. Also, that's why we talked about why you need a workout that has minimal equipment requirements. So you can do it anywhere, at the home, at the gym, with just a pair of dumbbells or a pair of kettlebells. Really, the way to if you have a time efficient workout that doesn't require a lot of equipment, you're gonna be able to really be a lot more sustainable. And in fact, if right now in your schedule, you have 3 to 4 45-minute time slots where you can get your workout in at lunch, before you go to work, or in the evening. You have all the time you need to have an incredible fat burning workout. That's exactly what we show you how to do in our Fit Follower 30-day program. Guys are exercising just 3 to 4 times per week, in addition to having the proper meal plan, and they're losing 15 to 20 pounds in 30 days. This is real weight, and then this stuff does not have to be complicated when you're on a plan that's actually sustainable and you can stay on track long term. Because if you're following a workout that's just way too time intensive and complicated, you might be motivated for a couple weeks, but if it's not realistic and you can't stick to it, you're gonna fall off track. And the 1 step forward, 3 steps back approach is just gonna get you 10 steps backward. We wanna be moving you forward, and that requires simplicity and sustainability. Now, if you're the kind of guy that wants a completely laid out action plan, that wants the perfect workouts, the perfect meal plan, and me and my team keeping you accountable, then I want to highly recommend you check out our FF30X program below. We give you all the tools you need, and over 10,000 followers have used this program to lose 75,000 pounds of fat. We've dialed in everything that a busy man over 40 needs, because you need a specific approach. Because your life is different, your family's different, your joints are different, your metabolism's different. We need to account for all of that in the perfect plan. That's what we did with FF30X. So I hope you found this valuable and you got some ideas on the kind of workouts you should be doing, how you should be spacing out these metabolic resistance training workouts throughout your week, and the fact that you don't need a complicated gym session, that you don't need tons of time exercise to get results. Hope you're starting to see that there's a proven plan to follow. And this video training series and this free training I'm giving you is just my way of helping you out and getting you really fired up about making this the time when you finally get back on track with exercise and start to see the results you deserve. It's 100% possible. Just like all the results and testimonial images we have of guys on our program, I need you to know you can get back in great shape. You just need the proven plan. Now I have some more great free training videos and guides coming your way straight to your inbox in the next few days. We're going to cover other really important topics as it relates to fat loss, weight loss, exercise, and diet. We're going to cover the worst exercise myths that keep guys fat, frustrated, and even worse, injured in the next training video. And I'm also going to talk to you about the perfect diet plan that complements these workouts so that you can see the best results possible, because you need that 360-degree plan that has the diet, the exercise, and the accountability specifically designed for you as a busy father over 40 to win. That's what we're going to help you with in this training series. I hope you learned a ton. Scroll below, read the rest of this guide, see some of those workouts, and check out our FF30X program too. And I'm going to talk to you soon in the next few days, and I'll be emailing you those training videos. Keep an eye out for those. I'll talk to you very soon.